What's up, gamers, gamers, and game bats? My name is Walkout John, and welcome back to Zanki. Oh wait, no, I think I got that wrong. Konran, ZankiGATE 01 Prism virus. Last time, basically, we just got introduced to the characters of Cool Kid and Vegeta Anju. So we just woke up. We're trying to figure out what we're doing, trying to see if we can survive and stuff. I mean, we're gonna try to look around if we're just kept in prisoners. And yeah, we gotta look around if there's any more people coming and stuff. So it's gonna be pretty interesting. We can talk to Cool Kid right here. I keep pronouncing her name wrong. And there's been an update on the game as well too. The creators, PolorMoon. I'm sorry, I pronounced it wrong from before. I put the O instead of the R. I mean the A, but you know, yeah. Let's look at an intercom.
Anna!
What? Have you ever seen an intercom? That's not it. That's not it's. That's not it's. What the fuck? What? I'm sorry. That's not. It's obviously. That's not. Oh, that's not it. It's obviously comma down probably. Yeah. Excuse me. That's not it. Obviously. But I need to check out something. I don't know what that's supposed to be. What's with all the thinking? Just something odd. You see, each room around here seems to be integrated with an intercom. Those we woke up included. Excuse me.
Anna!
Thanks, Captain Obvious. What do you worked it on my own? Will you quit cutting me?
Hi!
Yeah, Captain. Well, the thing is that I tried reopening the door of the room I came from, and as expected, it would not. It wouldn't, but it would budge. Wouldn't budge. Won't budge. It won't budge. Well, either one's fine actually. It means the door needs to be open from the inside, but if you wish to open it, oh wait, that's her. If you wish to open it from the outside, then you'll need a password. It must be explained why there's a keypad. Then how are we supposed to know the password? Maybe we are not supposed to go back in? Oh, that sure is not. Oh, her fucking face is funny. Don't be a pain. I'm trying at least. It's not like she's even trying to look around for clues or anything. Yeah, she's just standing around. Y'all knows her. Into the front. I wonder if we are really meant to go back in these rooms. Maybe we'll get those passwords later. Maybe, yeah. I guess we'll find. We'll see about it.
Anna!
That's my room I woke up in. That room has a cool look on itself, but I still feel uneasy inside. Well, waking up in an unknown room with an abstruse letter along with a spine camera. I can only understand your disquint. I guess. Want to visit though? I doubt we got the time for that. Yeah, the typical ain't nobody got time for that. Okay. Let's see. Unvisited room. Wait! If there are in fact people in those rooms, we might find some cool stuff if we snoop around in their belongings. That would be very inappropriate, mostly in the kind of situation. Don't go too distracted, Yonino.
Ma!
Yeah, party pooper. Alright, let's see what else can we look at for. Oh my god, Vegeta, look! What, Junio? A porthole! So scary! Huh? Oh, come on! That was nicely dramatic, right? And terrific! Look on your face was stunning. Didn't know one facial features could twist like that. Seriously! Stop Stop with your nonsense, Junio.
Ma!
It's fine, my girl. You look so tense, I thought you were a little pranksty. Jug would finally ease your tightness. I said if it worked. Regardless, what's with the porthole? It'd be chained from the outside, and there's a padlock on the key that keeps it locked. It's so creepy. Obviously, our kidnapper doesn't want us to flee and see the outside.
どうしよう。
We're freaking trapped. That's so bad. Wait, why is that here? Alright, you gotta delete that apostrophe right there. I'm nearly about to give up at this point.
こら
Hey! If my man loses her hope, and then I'm really gonna be screwed. My man? Oh, she has the blushy face. Quiet and listen, you bag of tears. In such a dire situation, we need to maintain a positive atmosphere. Alright. And for that, we will need this forceful determination you had earlier. But also, and obviously,
さあさあ
we also need a tremendous amount of brain cells to solve puzzles and lead our group through the dreadful script. So let's gather all of our qualities to get through this misadventure without grief. You're a funny one, aren't you? Well, you'll need a good laugh when you'll notice that I don't truly have any brain cells to help you with.
いい
Oh, well, I really hope you don't die first or anything like that. Alright, let's look at it. Can I look at the padlock? Nope, I can't look at the padlock. Do I have to look at the other rooms? Nope. Alright, let's look at this.
まあ
You're gonna be one funny fella to be around, aren't you?
まあ
Same thing.
まあ
Okay.
まあ
Alright.
まあまあ
Oh, shut up. Alright, I get it. Oh my god. Can I? What else is there? I left in such a mess. What do you mean? For all I can remember before blacking out and ending up here, I was about to have a wild row with the renter of my apartment. If you want advice, do not bring a tribe of stray cats with diarrhea in your renter's property. What the fuck? Oh my god. You seem like a terrible tenant.
絶対
There are 3 things I won't accept from a landlord. Not to let have my cats, not to replace the cooker when it's broken, and to forbid me to get crazy with my music on Saturdays. Alternatively, there is also not to allow me to be late with my rent dues and not to pay the burgers for me and my friends occasionally. Aren't you seriously asking way too much? If I were your renter, I would have immediately thrown you out. This person has already nice enough to lend you their property. Delete the R. Their property. So at least respect it. Wow, Fujita. Sorry to tell you that, but you have so much of a stick about your ass that you low-key look like a Nimbus 2000.
なあ
My attitude is questionable, but not bad for I try, at least, to communicate with you and make you less uptight. I know, but your kind of humor doesn't match with mine.
早いね
I know, I'll find a way or another to make you crack a smile.
そっか
You don't seem like the kind of person to give in easily, am I right? Why would I? Yonino is not necessarily a bad person. She sounds like an optimistic girl with a liking for animals and tendency to have fun regardless of the situation. But this is prosperity to fool around no matter what makes her sound a little juvenile, which can come a bit annoying to me. But I cannot dislike her for that. I cannot show enmity against someone that isn't wrong-willed or hasn't done anything bad. Alright, what else do I have to look, honestly? Let's look at this. I wonder... same thing. Do I really have time to go back into the rooms? I don't have to go and obtain explanation for all this staging. Is that your room?
さあさあ
So that wasn't you that I heard snoring earlier.
え
Of course not. You were mistaken.
ほら
I ain't no mistaken here. Oh, television. I hate the sight of this TV. I wonder if there's one of those in every single room. Get out of my mind!
じゃあ行こっか
Are you done lingering around? Are we going now?
Nah.
We got stuff to do, like meeting the bastards who's playing with our nerves. Yes, I guess. Although I'm not willing to do it all, but I'm not to waste time uselessly. I have better things to do out there. Like what? Job, school, a boy to take care of, or maybe a cat to feed, or a cat to play with, or a cat to cuddle snuggle. It's not really the right time to talk about such things.
Anna.
Don't want to talk about cats, huh? Well, Simon, you're soon to be off my list of interests, you know.
Let's go.
But you're right. Let's just go already. Thank you. Huh? Vegeta, there's a guy. Unknown corridor. Excuse me. Huh, well you look interesting. You look like a detective. Or police. Oh? Hello there. As we following a directive on a map we have been provided with, Junino and I finally decided to head toward the meeting point in which we were invited. However, as we were about to reach two doors that we presumed to be entrance of our designated room, Junino nearly knocked into someone again, a man this time. The man was rather tall compared to us, but his intimidating presence was balanced by his gaze, which seemed to be mildly smiling at us. His movements were rather gentle, agile, and his behavior very laid back. He seemed like nothing could get him flustered. Excuse me. The only thing that seemed agitated about him was his disheveled wavy hair. Mana Mr. Esta Madasu, that one's cute. He surely is getting some damn fine baby. Oh my god. How uncalled for was that?
俺だって
I'd rather not. Having kids is like buying a pair of shoes that are way too pricey. At the first, you're happy, but then you quickly realize what a poor decision you've made.
ごめん
But that's just my opinion. A borscht it is. Oh my, a gentleman with the humor he is. He's so chill, I love it. Coming from such a lovely lady can only give me great pleasure. I gladly give you... Excuse me, the both of you, but this is a serious right now. What are you even doing, Junino? You untediously flirting, that is untimely. I'm sorry, Vegeta, this cutie pie got me carried away. By the way, boy, let me introduce you to my newly acquainted poodle-looking friend, Vegeta Anuchi. Poot! And let's not forget about my splendid self. Juno Inaharo is the name.
よし
A pleasure to make your acquaintance. But what lack of matter not to introduce myself first.
俺は
My name is Hanabi Ibuki. Ibuki? Hold on. Alright, but I wouldn't be upset if you were to forget it.
まあ仕方ないか
Voice actor, Tashibara Sasaki. Alright, cool.
So
Out of relationship. Cool. So what are the two girls like you are doing here? Is this your place? Have I gotten drunk and intruded your house? I feel like I've been shallowed into some overwhelming oblivion before being spitted out of it.
と
Same though. That's what I thought as I also thought earlier.
俺は
No, actually, me and Yunana found ourselves trapped in an unfamiliar place, clueless on the matter, and the reason why it happened. There's some matter to worry about then. Of course, there's matter to worry about. Someone has abducted us, locked us down here in a weird building, and has been spying on us ever since then. And from what I saw earlier, it doesn't seem like they are planning to free us anytime soon. Well,
それは災難続き
from
です
what
ね
you just said, I can conclude you've noticed the sealed potholes too, isn't it?
はい
Yes, indeed. Did you too? Yes. Oh, alright.
俺は
When I left the bedroom, I woke up and found myself in a corridor with several other doors, as well as padlocked porthole. I couldn't feel at ease at the sight of the presumptuous scene. But I was ever more shocked to notice that I couldn't go back to the previous room, as it seemed to require a password, but to be open from the outside.
そっか。
It really seems to repeat itself then.
なあ。
Wait a minute, cutie. Did you just say that you were in another bunch of doors over there? It means it has been even more people. According to what I saw and what you said, it seems like the hall in which we currently are leads to 3 other corridors. Oh? The longest one over there seems to include 3 rooms we haven't inspected. And finally, the 2 other symmetrical corridors which opposes each other respectively includes 5 bedrooms from which we came from. So, it would be unfair for me to believe that there are 7 other people besides ourselves. But obviously, my thoughts are only valid if those other rooms are in fact meant to host people.
Ma.
And don't you think we shouldn't go somewhere else? Maybe they've already left? You already know we cannot. We have an appointment to attend. Wait. So you know about the appointment too? That was purely an assumption. I wasn't sure if you had already received the puzzling invitation or not. I was just anticipation to your reaction.
Hi, hi.
But yes, I'm aware about the meeting schedule of our mysterious host. I must admit, but you have a pretty sharp insight. But do you really think that we should go and not try to run away and have a peek around instead? I would advise you not to do so. For all we know, a wrong step in this place could get us all in a dire position. Oh god, you know, there could be bombs and murderers lurking a bit everywhere around here. What she said?
No.
A creepy face, a creepy expression, not all of that with a cutie face. It's creepy, but it's cute. It's spooked situation. His attitude is so eccentric. How could he even remain so composed and punkish after all such a disturbing circumstances? Okay, I'm sincerely not ready for this, and I cannot back down. Things are about to get clearer. For I hope the improvement, at least. Transition. Right after whispering those words in my head, I couldn't help but feel more in distress. After all, I was a mundane girl with a placate lifestyle that went straight line without any agitation. And whatever a monstrous it might have sounded, I liked it to be that way. I like things to be tidy, easy to play fully, so obviously I was not able to properly confront it in such an intricated situation. I was overwhelmed. But I was determined a person, so I was surely against giving up so easily. For that, I was the first one to walk towards the 2 doors and grab the handles, ready to face the truth and get done with. Both oddly, I desperately convinced the further we were going, the deeper and we were drowning in the lake of disquiet and disarray. I was desperately convinced that more bewildering surprises were awaiting us. CG time? As we opened the door, a burst of light flashed through and blinded us for a couple of seconds, preventing us from seeing our surroundings. The only things I could sense were a hand of Yonono gripping on my clothes and the freshness of the room, which was offset by the warmness and I was sure to be on the spotlights. I was a little off balance. It felt a little similar to a perturbing sensation I had earlier when I had woken up in the mysterious bedroom, numbing brain and weakened limbs. On top of that, I could hear faint noises and someone coughing, so it was obvious. Oh no, boy! All right, I already got the thing from for me that there were other people around me, and yet I was neither capable of seeing them nor capable of defending myself in any case of danger. It was until my vision finally got clearer, and some of my expectations were finally confirmed. Oh my God, your cubic-faced little self. You look familiar. You look emo. You look familiar to writings. All right. Ho ho, another bunch. Oh yeah, you look like a definitely stoner punk. We're quite a grown and an awesome pair. All right, you remind me of the guy from fucking Danganronpa 3, like that little pipsqueak. That's like a not brainwasher. Not brainwasher. That guy, Koeda, that guy, he was so disliked. I didn't like him too. The purple hair, you guys know who I'm talking about from Danganronpa.
Ippo.
Oh, you remind me of some other guy too now. All right. Yeah, and it keeps and it keeps and if this keeps going on like this is gonna be already claustrophobic here. What? Who are these people? I think I'm gonna leave it off for right now, guys. We're gonna find out till next time and see if we're gonna finally meet or introduce him. We're starting to prove that. And sorry if this is only like 20 minutes or something, but I gotta go and do stuff. So without further ado, I hope you guys have a good night, good evening, good morning from wherever. So peace out inside. All right, bye bye.